had this camera for 13 years. I still have trouble figuring out how to use it. So I want to start the video this morning. I'm going to push the wrong button. And I'm taking a picture rather than a video. Realized what I was doing, and now I got it right. So, good morning. It's March 15th. I figure out how to hold this thing. That should be better. 27 degrees out. It's 10 to 7. This girl's yelling at us already. Had my truck out yesterday for the first time in 9 days. Diesel price at Smith's is $5.18 a gallon. Let's go, Brendan, you asshole. Had a nice surprise yesterday. I'd been trying to track the wheels and tires for the Gator, and I checked yesterday morning, and the status on both the tires and the wheels said that the seller had gotten the number, but the post office and FedEx are still waiting for the people to bring those items to them to ship. And lo and behold, at noon, or around noon, the post office pulled down the driveway, which is unusual because they usually just drop the mail at the box. And she unloaded the two wheels. So the wheels showed up at 12. And an hour later, FedEx pulled in. I went out to help him, meet him on the porch. And he was taking forever. So then he opens the both back doors. And he had the tires. So wheels and tires were delivered yesterday. We were inside the house, so I figured why not try in the warmth of the house to mount two of the tires on the, I only bought two new wheels. And I spent probably an hour trying to mount one tire, just couldn't get it. So I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and one of them suggested mounting it from the valve side rather than the back side. I didn't want to do that because the tire spoons will scratch the paint on the wheel and cause rust. Because I scratched the hell out of the back of the wheels trying to get the tire on there. So sprayed some window cleaner on the bead of the tire. Got it over on top of the front of the tire with the valve. I was able to get the tires on. So two tires mounted. Everything moved out to the barn last night. I tried pulling the shredder valve out of one of the tires to try and inflate it. But I ran out of time because we had the Snowmobile Club meeting. We were having leftover pot roast at the club because only 27 people showed up for the event on Saturday. Good pot roast. So we had the meeting, the election of officers, the current, or yeah, I guess current or just past treasurer has been doing it for 11 years, and she just can't do it anymore. She's got too much going on. So Cheryl's going to step up to be treasurer, which left the secretary position open, and Rita was nominated, and she accepted the nomination, and she was unanimously voted in as secretary. So Rita's secretary, I'm president, Kyle's vice president. Kurt was reelected as board director, and Bob is trustee. So that was that. It was quick. Going to end up getting some, not some, but one new garage door for the clubhouse, because some requirement by the state for funding wants the groom is stored indoors. So unfortunately, the doors, the garage doors we have now, only go so far, because they were retrofitted into an old barn which has low-hanging beams, and the garage door tracks go up as far as the beam, because that's that was good for when we did it. But the new groove is a little bit taller, so the door has to be higher, which means that the tracks have to go over the existing beam to clear it. And unfortunately, a 12-foot wide, I don't know how tall it was, door is $5,600 installed. I can't remember what I paid for mine. I have to go look. But PDQ Door will do the installation. We voted on it and approved it. And unfortunately, the lead time is 3 months for a door that size. So once the door is installed, we'll move the groomer in the inside. Take a picture and satisfy the state requirement. The rooster's going pretty good this morning. Yep. I woke up at 6, but went back to bed. Finally got out of bed at 6:30. Started the coffee. Got dressed. And here we are. So after I have my coffee and whatever breakfast I have, I'll head out to the barn and crank up the pressure on the compressor output. I added 50 pounds yesterday. I'll bring some ratchet straps out to try and compress the center of the tires. I have them expand onto the wheel more so I can seat the bead. Once I get that done, I'll put them on the gator on the right side. The tires look massive compared to what's on there now, but they're the same size. They're 25 times 13-9s. They're Carlisle tires, but they have a little bit more aggressive tread. It'd be good to have some tires that won't need to get pumped up every time I try and use it. Oh boy. So we forgot to get milk at Smith's last night after the meeting. I'm down to less than a pint of milk. So I can't make the rolls I make because that requires milk in the batter. So Rita's going down to the club this morning for her Tuesday sewing get together, and she'll pick up some milk so we can make raw rolls. I think down to 2 rolls left. I have them every couple of days with some sausage on them. A little breakfast sandwich. So one day I'll have frosted mini wheats. Flynn likes that. He sits by me and he'll sit there until the bowl's empty. He wants one for every 2 I take. So that's one day. Then the next day I'll have a blueberry or an apple muffin, and the third day I'll have the sausage sandwich. And every first and third Saturdays we go down to the club for the all-you-can-eat breakfast down there. Price is going up to $7, which is still a bargain. All-you-can-eat, pancakes, sausage, eggs, any style, coffee, juice, biscuits with sausage gravy. And I don't know how Cheryl does it, but she makes a beautiful over easy eggs. I don't eat that, but Rita does. I guess if you make several dozen eggs every second Saturday, you get to be a pro at it. I doubt Prentice did anything with the guys out row yesterday. I think it's supposed to get above freezing today. Yeah, you can see with the snow melted away, you have all the cans that these litter bugs and the cigarette packs. These people throw out their windows because they can't take their garbage with them. Found out from our current congressional representative that she's been redistricted. She's now District 29. We were District 141. But now we are part of District 8. Which includes parts of Washington County, I think Aroostook County, Penobscot, maybe Piscataquis, if I'm saying that right. And unfortunately, the current representative is Christopher something or other, and he's Democrat. So I have to go back and read up on him. See whether he's a far left liberal or a moderate Democrat. I understand his term is up in November, so we'll check all that out. Seems like a nice morning. Sun is still trying to compete with the clouds. I thought we were supposed to have some snow overnight, but apparently not. See some rabbit activity in here. You should be getting the school bus through now. If it's on schedule. Unless I miss it. I gotta miss it. Right, buddy? Bud. Bud. What are we doing? So, Dean Smith had stopped by the club last night for the election, and he mentioned that there's a company that has a $50,000 grant. You have to apply and see whether you qualify for it. He saw it on the Farmers Business Network on Channel 231 on Dish. So I'll have to go in and try and research that, see whether we can get some grant money from that. No. Yeah, actually looks worse today. Flynn, I get your hands. Change hands. Flynn. I won't drop the camera. I don't want my kids in the picture. That should do it. The gloves are still working. Then I flash it so the batteries aren't low. Other side of the road. I mentioned the other day that the IRS was reportedly short-staffed, which is bullshit because the government has too many employees. What is it, 2,900,000 employees, and because they're understaffed, supposedly, the tax returns are going to be delayed. You still have to pay your taxes on time, but they're giving you money back, giving you your money back, is going to be delayed because they're supposedly understaffed. Maine already got me my refund. Oh, something big was in there. Let's see if we can see. Tracks off. That moves. Yep, moves. There moves through here. I don't know if you can see the tracks in there. Oh, ow, that hurt. No, Flynn, we're not going in there. Come on. Flynn. There's only so much to smell. Come on, let's go. Let's see if he went up the road or went across. I don't know whether he went up that driveway. Yep. Yeah, he went up that way. Somebody shared a video on Facebook. Some clown on his snowmobile decided to get off his snowmobile and pet a wild moose, which didn't go well. He ended up getting trampled by the moose, broke his leg. He's lucky he's not dead. But he learned his lesson. Had to be a libtard. Yeah, let's go pet a wild moose. You can't fix stupid. Right? Flynn, can you fix stupid? No? Come on, one side or the other, bud. One side or the other. Come on, let's go. Let's go in the house. Flynn, come on. Let's go. Change your hand. Come on. That's better. And another twisted teeth to throw out the window. So going to the club last night. Drove south on the road here and past where the 105 trail crosses. The snow it looked surprisingly good. I was really surprised it was that good. But it's probably all ice. And confirmed with the trail master that no grooming is going to take place because when he was out the other day doing brushing, ice on the trail. Fine, come on. Ice on some of the hilly parts of the trail caused the tractor to slide sideways, even though it's got tracks on all four sides. I didn't know the tractor had a differential lock, but it's got a differential lock. You gotta throw that on. Trying to get some stability. I have yet to drive that tractor. Like, come on. Piece of wire wrap or something. I don't know what it's called. I had a strange dream that I was walking Flynn last night in the dark, and I looked up there by Eli's driveway. I saw the silhouette. Again, this was a dream. So the silhouette of a bull moose with full rack of antlers, which I guess at this time of year shouldn't be possible because they usually shed their antlers in February during the dead of the winter when it's super cold and they freeze and fall off. So the Snowmobile Club's going to have another pot roast dinner on April 9th, the second Saturday of the month. So we'll do a little bit more in the way of advertising, try and get more people in, generate some more revenue to keep the place going, keep the doors open. And when the girls cleaned up after dinner last night, there was some gravy left over, so we'll have some pot roast gravy for his food this morning, his dog food. We gobble that up. Then he'll probably go back to bed. He'll have a full stomach. He'll say, I'm going to go and take a nap. And he'll disappear till noon. Or thereabouts. It was almost ready. It wasn't quite sure. I'll move a little bit away from Jenny's driveway. He's gonna do the Flynn shuffle. Unfortunately, he found new tracks. They don't look good though. He's doing a Flynn shuffle. He's ready now. I'll spare you that. What kind of bird that is? I know what kind of bird that is. Good boy. Time for coffee? Time for coffee? You want to take me home for coffee? Coffee? Easy, easy. Easy, easy. What are you doing? Come on, coffee. Good boy. Coffee? Good boy. There you go. Come on, you're supposed to be in charge now. Okay? Now you're walking me. I guess I could have some rye bread toasted instead of cereal. Oh. Flynn, what are you doing, bud? Come on. It's coffee time. Come. No? You don't want to lead? All right. We'll walk together there. Cock-a-doodle-doo, huh? Let's see the squirrel this morning. Richard's Sports Shop in Lincoln has been posted on their Facebook page that if you want your ATV service before the season starts, to get in now before they get all booked up. Everybody last minute wanting to have their vehicle serviced. In any case, you need parts ordered because parts are still hard to come by. So I know my ATV was acting a little bit strange when it was super cold. Almost sounded like a rod knocking. But once she warmed up, she was fine, pulled strong. Probably just needed to let her warm up rather than start it up and try to go right away. I'll fix the flag later. Flynn, where's the bud? Flynn. Come on, we're all done. Come on. Time for coffee. You smelled that earlier. You don't need to smell it again. You can't make snow angels if it's all ice on top. He's on about 12 feet, flying around. You're not going to roll up that. Nope. All done? Okay, let's go. Come on. All done. Come on, in the house. I was surprised we had such a small turnout at the clubhouse last night. There were only 11 people. I figured with the leftover pot roast dinner, more people would show up, but they didn't. It's probably lucky more didn't show up because there wasn't that much pot roast left over. It was good too. I wanted seconds, but apparently they ran out. Alright, well that's it for today. Maybe we'll get out and start the generator later too. We haven't started that in a while. Alright. Until tomorrow.